What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got a banger for y'all today. Dynasty Warriors Origins is here, and we are here for it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have already played this a little bit before. I tried recording a little bit yesterday, but I was having issues with the audio, and so I ended up going to get a new mic, trying it again today. So sorry about being a little late. And sorry if some of my reactions might not be as organic or fresh, because I have played a little bit, but I didn't get super far. I only made it to chapter 2, and I don't know how many chapters there are, but I know from playing other Dynasty Warriors games and knowing the general story that I've barely scratched the surface. But we are going to start a new game for you guys. I am going to try and go ahead and do a whole playthrough, maybe multiple, so that way we can get different story experiences, because this game takes a different approach on how the story mode works. I don't want to go into too much detail, take up too much time, but I'd rather just show you guys. We're going to be playing on Wayfarer here. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to leave some of the important cutscenes in, but if you guys want to fast forward, go ahead and do that. But here we go with the opening cutscene.
Promise me. That together, the three of us will bring about a new age of peace.
Father, are you...
What a miserable place.
Please, allow us to have some...
Have mercy on us!
Think of the children.
Move! You're pathetic. Shall I put you out of your misery?
Wait.
Huh?
What you carry is a gift from the Emperor to starving people. What justification could you possibly have for ignoring their plight?
Such insolence! How dare you speak to me like that?
This merchant has confessed everything. You had him purchase goods from corrupt scholars and sell them for you in the city. In exchange, he offered you bribes and business favors.
Scoundrels!
Don't you know how hungry we are? Silence!
Stay back!
Son, wait! No, closer!
You!
I don't know who you are, but you have my thanks.
Call for reinforcements!
Sir!
Even more are coming? More soldiers are coming!
Hey, you two. This way.
We won't be putting the townspeople at risk here. You can fight without restraint. There is still much I must do. But I swear that I will get you out of here.
I don't know if he's trustworthy. But either way, we'll have to cut our way through.
Alright, here we go. Our first fighting experience of the story mode right here. I will say that this does kind of feel a bit it feels like 9, but everything that felt really clunky and didn't work, such as like the chain combos and staying in flow and all that, it kind of took away from a lot of your movesets that we used to have. And they kind of got rid of just hitting normal attack and flowing through and then just spamming strong attack. They actually brought back combos similar to some of the older games like Dynasty Warriors 5 and 7 and 8.
As we get past the post, we'll be beyond their jurisdiction. And
this is kind of like your basic tutorial teaching you how to do stuff. They did incorporate new things like doing strong attacks from guard, and strong attacks from evade.
Defense is the key without
the combat feels really good.
You seem to know that well.
This is what the combat in Dynasty Warriors 9 I feel like was supposed to feel like, honestly. But as you notice, the character in this game isn't like typically how the other Dynasty Warriors games, you've played all set characters that were already kind of people in the story. But in this game, you play as a standalone protagonist who doesn't really have a memory. You kind of learn as you go. But that opens the game up to the story mode. You can kind of roam and grow bonds and work with and join forces with whoever you want. Obviously, more opportunities open up the further you get into the game.
The guard post is close.
But this guy is just known as the Wanderer, and he wanders through the land, and you gotta meet different officers to open up different historical battles. It's honestly really cool. I like it.
Guard post. But there are no guards. This must be...
You're out of luck. This is where you scoundrels meet your end.
Look at these enemy formations.
So, they've cut us off.
Sick.
We may be outnumbered, but we must not falter.
We must rise!
That voice.
I ask you this. Do you choose to continue being exploited until you die?
No!
Then tell me. Do you have the courage to take back what was stolen?
Yes!
Then let us all advance and witness a new era of peace.
So, we're oddly enough fighting alongside the Yellow Turbans.
Follow me!
What the? Shoot already! Shoot and take them out!
Are those allies? Then this is our chance. Move! Now!
Alright, let's go. these combos real quick.
Apologies for taking so long.
Strong attack.
All of these troops.
I said that I would get you out. We had best do something about this first.
No mercy for anyone who defies us! Cut them all down!
Alright. Check out the missile attack.
Your skills are impressive. No evil may withstand such a righteous blade.
It's a pretty cool opening battle sequence.
Not allow ourselves to be
I
pushed
like
back.
that the enemies actually fight formations now. They're not just aimlessly all over the map. We get to play as you. Go into his rage, which is also the game's tutorial. I'm showing us how the rage system works in this game. Go on, use just straight laying waste everything.
Those who lack courage, be gone. It's your turn.
And we get that giant
Good.
ultimate attack, which reminds me of from the opening cutscene, Dynasty Warriors 5. You guys are familiar with the series. I'm sure you've played 5 before, if you remember the opening cutscene. Kind of the vibes that I was getting off that.
Soldiers should disperse once they lose their commander.
Gotta defeat this dude. Try and break up this large-scale army. Get some combos going. Almost dead. I didn't even notice that. Gotta be careful here. This is honestly one of the closest I think I've came to dying on this part. Here we go. Finish him. That was really sloppy, but we got through it.
Do not think your disobedience will
I might have got a little lost in the sauce there, trying to put together some combos,
Deep respect
clear
for
out
your
some of those groups.
Now, go on.
Because the groups,
Leave the rest of
the
us.
officers are important to
expect we will
fight,
meet
because
again.
once you defeat them,
Farewell
most
for
of the army will either
Not one for
retreat
explanations, then?
or look like these guys
Well,
in the
let us
purple,
head somewhere we
just
can
basically
rest.
surrendering. But if you just go straight for the officers, the troops on the outside kind of do a lot of damage and interrupt you in combos over time. It adds up. Let's get more into the story.
You know, I didn't have the chance to thank you. I am very grateful for your help.
Go on, you.
Though it was rude of me to accept it without even asking your name. Tell me, what are you called?
We're just gonna keep it Wanderer for now.
I take it you are a warrior traveling the
That's
land
just the
like
default
myself.
name, by the way.
From where do you hail?
This is where the story's kind of teaching us as well that we don't really know our past,
That is quite
at least right
intriguing.
now. Excuse me.
You fought with such effortless skill. I've never seen anything like it. I'm curious to know where you trained.
I've forgotten.
So you have no memory of your past? Now I see why you cannot tell me where you are from. In any case, it was fortunate I met you when I did. Most wandering warriors won't lift a finger until they hear talk of compensation. But you are not like the others. I see you walk an honorable path, wielding your blade for the weak. Then that is all the more evidence of your virtue. You must have been taught by someone of noble character.
If only we could
Are you
remember,
aware
right?
that there have been many similar happenings of late? Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain, and the people must turn to thievery for food. All the while, an endless rain has rotted the wheat, and the winds have brought sickness. Countless lives have been lost. Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. I am sure you have also heard rumors about the Way of the Great Peace. They are a cult that follows a great sage called Zhang Jiao. Recently, I've been hearing their ranks are growing rapidly.
Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate that Zhang Zhao doesn't look like a goofball like he has in a lot of the previous games?
I've spoken too much. It has already grown late.
A country that has long been divided will reunite. One that has long been united will become divided. Long ago, the Han Dynasty was founded by Emperor Gaozu and re-established by Emperor Guangwu. And yet, Heaven's will is now clear. The coming age will inevitably be one of great chaos.
If only you knew.
That is why you must bring peace to the world. The guiding light already lies within you. Rise now, guardian of peace,
So that's our first hint
and take flight.
into our past. She called us a guardian of peace. I don't know if it's a she. They called us a guardian of peace. Here's the same kid and his dad from the opening cutscene that was sick, and the kid that tried to steal the fruit. So I am also just gonna quickly mention that this game is very story heavy, that I've noticed, whereas in previous titles you could kind of just grind out battle to battle to battle to battle, and this game has a lot more story and explaining as to like what's going on and who's up to what and things of that nature. It definitely takes a lot longer to progress the story that way, which I like, but I just wanted to throw that out there, that if you wanted to watch this video just for the battles, you might have to do a fair amount of fast forwarding. Hype.
In the second month of the Guanghe era's 7th year, a major upheaval began. By extending a hand to suffering peasants, the way of the Great Peace gained immense support. Jiang Jiao, the movement's founder, declared a rebellion against the Han Dynasty. In aid of the provinces, countless adherents of the way of the Great Peace rose in revolt. To demonstrate their unity, they clad themselves in yellow and referred to themselves as the Yellow Turbans. This would later be called the Yellow Turban Rebellion. And so, the era was set on the path toward great turmoil. Chapter 1. The Yellow Turbans Rebellion turns to a reign of terror. Heroes rise in the midst of turmoil.
Let's go. This is where it all really begins. You guys notice that instead of it glowing white, it had like a shadow around it? You will journey through this vast world on your own 2 feet. Your path shall become clear. Walk through numerous encounters and countless battles. Now is the time to step forth. This is kind of what I was explaining during like the opening tutorial fight. You pick your own path. You choose which forces and who you want to help and who you want to fight. And the more that you get into the game, the more opportunities will arise and more options you'll have. But for now, let's go ahead and talk to this village elder.
A traveler, huh? There's nothing left here anymore. It's even more horrifying when you consider that those yellow turbans were once. Are you looking for an inn for travelers? If so, I've heard that area hasn't been ransacked yet, and it seems they're gathering.
So for those dialogue, I'm just gonna skip it after I read it, and if you guys wanted more time to read it, you can just pause. We're just gonna try and push forward and get into these battles coming up ahead. For now, let's first let's go over here. And we'll unlock our first waystone, and these will eventually allow us to fast travel through the map. And this is our first look at the map. It's pretty big. A lot going on. This part right here kind of reminds me of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, if you guys have played that. I think it's pretty cool. I like how it's done. Go ahead and check out this inn.
Here we are. This is your room. But you're a bold one. if you don't mind me saying, to be traveling in such times. Trouble and strife everywhere, they say. Not to mention all the talk of thieves and bandits hereabouts.
I'm not afraid.
Oh, able to handle a blade, are you? A fighter, perhaps? Seems like that's the only way to survive in this world of ours. You are planning to stay here for a while, right? If you're looking to find work as a soldier, why not consider joining the militia force? This is the governor of Yo's domain. He's always looking for skilled warriors. Why, just yesterday, a volunteer force visited his lordship. But I shouldn't be gossiping about others' affairs. That said, I am a businessman, and I like to stay informed. So, if you have any questions, just ask.
I already know these, for the sake of just getting into a battle. These aren't, like, super important. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the dialogue here.
Well, the day's still young. Once you've unpacked, I suggest you visit the town. Now, if you will excuse me.
The inn acts as a base during your travels. Letters may arrive here from time to time. Reading the letters allows you to learn what is going on in the world and can sometimes advance the story. So we're going to go ahead and check out our first letter here from the edict. The Yellow Turbans, sowing chaos throughout the realm, are now descending upon Yao province. Local government forces are greatly outnumbered by the enemy. For this reason, we must recruit volunteers from among the people. All those with the courage to defend our way of life and maintain peace within the realm must heed this call at once. So, looks like we got our first battle that we can go check out. Let's look at battle preparations. For now, all we have is this longsword, but eventually we'll have more weapons here to choose from. And as far as accessories go, all we have is this one item for now. Boosts our health by 3%, and we'll get more of those as we play. I think this is the pre-order outfit, but I think I like this one better. We're just going to stick with the default for now. And we don't really have too many statistics yet, but we can check this out as we progress.
Peaches! Red, juicy peaches! Delicious and sweet peaches! You, sir, would you like a peach? Hey, you! If you're not buying, then you're in the way. Now, move along.
This cutscene right here is straight out of Aladdin.
How about it? Would you like a fresh
Except it's peaches instead of bread.
Hey, you! Wait! Whoa! What are you?
What's going on?
Thank you. Hey, just give up already.
Forgive me! My family haven't eaten in days!
And what of it? You're just another refugee who couldn't protect your land. If you don't work, how do you expect to provide for your family?
I would work if I could, but...
Shopkeep. Here. This should cover it, I believe. Enough for his whole family.
That's... well... that could buy dozens!
Brother, isn't that a bit much?
Is it? I suppose you're right. How about this, then? Consider it in advance. You can work for me to pay it off.
You mean...
Hey, we are part of Liu Bei's army. A force whose sole purpose is to protect the people and bring about peace.
Alright, let's talk to Liu Bei. I mean, we don't know that it's Liu Bei yet, wink wink.
Are you? I knew it was you. I've not seen you since G, but it is good to see you doing well.
Someone you know, brother?
Yes. We fought together in G Province. These are my companions. We swore a vow of brotherhood with each other just recently. This is Zhang Fei. And this is Liu Bei, the eldest of us three.
It's good to meet you. I have heard from Guan Yu that you were a man of great valor.
I am surprised you remember, brother. I only spoke of him but for a moment at a feast.
That was more than enough. Remembering names and reputations is a skill of mine. As unimpressive as it may be. I quite agree. And by the way, we will be fighting against the vanguard of the Yellow Turbans tomorrow, by order of the governor. Would you be interested in joining us?
Hey, what's this about? You don't think we're enough?
No, that's not it.
Then why?
Right from the moment we formed our volunteer army, we have welcomed any tough fighter, no matter who they may be. And from what Guan Yu told us, he made the government forces look like incompetent fools. I want to fight with him.
Well, if that's your decision, all right. But first, I need... So let's put you to the test. If you can beat me, I'll welcome you. Good. At least you're up for a fight.
Now we're gonna get basically a tutorial on fighting strong officers and more combos. We got wooden weapons.
Alright, I'll give you something to swing at. Come at me any way you like.
Lock on.
So weak! So weak! You're not slow, but your strikes are weak. You'll never break my guard like that.
Zhang Fei, don't get too carried away.
Brother, Zhang Fei knows not to take it too far. Besides, a warrior of his prowess has little need for our concern.
I can see right there. You're better than I thought. But it'll take more than that.
Some strong attacks to break guards. Battle arts. Consume bravery. Bravery increases when you attack enemies. So let's build up some bravery. Break that stance. Land some hits. Oh, wrong way. Break that stance. Hit him with another battle art. Let's look at some combos. This is what I was kind of saying with, like, they went back to some old school combo stuff a little bit. Like, 1 normal, 1 strong, 2 normal, 1 strong, 3 normal, 1 strong. You know what I mean? And you can see through here, once you get more skills, it's just like Dynasty Warriors 8, really. But they also incorporated the martial arts from Dynasty Warriors 9, which is now called Battle Arts, which is pretty cool.
For today, don't you think?
I can see. I'm just getting started, brother.
Alright.
I'll strike first this time.
Now we have to block.
Try not to go down straight away. Yep.
parry. It's hitting block right when you're about to get hit.
You even harder this time. Don't count on being able to block it.
Now we've got to evade. Oh. So when they glow red, you can't block. For the most part.
I'm all warmed up now. Go on. Try to take me down. So weak. Get it. Time to act. Time to act.
There we go. And that's why I say for the most part. I mean, that's not technically blocking it, but you can interrupt it sometimes.
So weak.
On you. Zhang Fei is incredible. He looks like he could go on forever.
Yes. If he fought with his full strength, it would end quickly.
See if we can, yep, put his stance here.
Great potential.
We'll just have to see how he turns out. Huh?
Nope.
We've made an interesting new acquaintance.
Now you're really starting to fight back. Maybe I should too. Get it. Feel my wrath. Time to act. An opening. You're mine.
And I think this is basically unblockable. That's his Musou attack, but then this fight's about to get stopped.
An opening.
Stop there. We've seen enough. This was a test of skill, not a duel to the death.
Oh, I must have gotten a little carried away. You got it, brother. We'll end it here.
So now that we straight through hands, I think I'm good now.
Do you see what I meant now, Zhang Fei? His skills are not lacking in the slightest.
Thanks, dude.
Well, that may be so. He's not a total weakling, at least.
Can't you just say he's good, Zhang Fei? Sorry about him. If you would be willing to fight with us, then please, come by the Volunteer Army's tent. You would be most welcome.
I second my brother's request. It would be very heartening to have you on our side. I know you must have conflicted feelings after what happened in G. After all, we both have died back then without the Yellow Turban's help. However, we cannot turn a blind eye to them attacking and looting the homes of not only government officials, but even ordinary people. It appears that they no longer fight for justice. That is why I've decided to stop them. It will be my way of repaying my debt. I trust that you are driven by a similar desire.
So this is like our first choice. We can fight with Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and Liu Bei to fight with the Yellow Turbans. Now we get our first actual battle. Battle of Guangyang. Let's go ahead and get right into it. The moment you've all been waiting for.
It is good to have you here.
So you're not one to ignore people crying out for help. I respect that.
Welcome to the Volunteer Army. We appreciate you joining us.
War console.
Shall we start?
Alright. So before every battle we get a war console, and this is going to kind of explain how the flow of the battle is going to go, your guys' strategy to win. It's pretty important, honestly. Enemy commander, we must defeat him. Victory is ours. Our commander, we got to keep him alive. We got Guan Yu with him.
I'd say so.
Zhang Fei and myself will move in from the east, hitting them from both sides, throw them off balance.
Aye.
Yellow Turbans are pillaging village in the east. A group of volunteer soldiers has been sent to stop them. I want you two to offer them as much aid as you can. After all, that's what we're here to do. So that's basically our objective for this battle, is to move east and help out these pinging blue dots.
I'm grateful.
And we can see here battle information, all of our officers, all of the enemy's officers. And we can go in our battle prep. Again, all we have is the longsword. We could see our arts here. So we got this slash, reduces damage taken, prevents staggering. We got the Falcon Flurry. And then we got Palm Strike. And this is the one that we can use to interrupt a lot of their quote-unquote unblockable attacks. And you'll see later down the line, we can use it against soldiers that are fighting in formations too. So, let's get into this battle. Without further ado.
Soon it will be time to march.
Why, brother? Are you feeling anxious? Scaredy?
Quite the opposite. I'm thrilled that it is finally beginning.
Same.
We are about to win our first victory, my brothers. I mean, how can we not, with such formidable allies?
Well spoken.
This is the Liu Bei we vowed to follow.
Now, let the heavens witness our might.
Alright. Getting right into this battle.
Alright, let's do
You can
this.
see the map on the
I
bottom
better not
right
catch you
where we
slacking.
are and our forces are.
Feel my steel.
Guan Yu just laying shit down right off the gate. So we're gonna want to move our way up here.
I'll stop you here.
Let's see, we stopped that unblockable right there. And this dude's donezo.
The enemy officer.
Now our forces are automatically gonna start moving up.
Push on ahead then.
Take out some of these dudes along the way. We're gonna go down here. Try and help out this volunteer soldier.
Then it's okay while the higher-ups are away. Oh, you bastard! You better not lose any of our spoils. We'll be divvying it all up later.
About to break this dude's stance here in a second.
Started set on my nerves.
Here we go. Finish this dude off. So now we can see some enemies are advancing towards Zhang Fei.
You lot really saved us out there. Now we can
Go ahead and advance from this area. Got these dudes to march forward. We're gonna go help out Zhang Fei real
Bring
quick.
forward the rear guard. We have to break their will before they gain momentum.
Start the advance.
And open.
Kill some dudes along the way.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
Let's go up here. Try and break this dude's guard early as possible. Nice parry. He's done for.
The enemy officer has been defeated. There we go.
This dude's guard's almost broken. That parry should do it. He's done though.
The enemy officer.
And that should be good for this area. We're gonna go back and help these volunteer soldiers out down here. Our proficiency is increasing with our weapon. We unlocked a new battle arts. We'll check it out probably after this battle. We got our missile attack, which is the blue bar under our health bar. Nice parry. We'll go right into a battle art. Nice parry again. Nice finish. That was a clean fight. Now these guys are retreating. We can go and essentially join up with the main army right up here. Let these guys fight. Go right for this guy.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge.
Nice parry. This dude's done for. Volunteer soldiers are now advancing.
Looks like we're done here.
We go ahead and jump over here. Climb up this ladder. Zhang Fei is now advancing.
They're doing a great job out there.
We're gonna try and help these guys get moved up as well.
Victory shall be ours. Everyone, keep your spirits high.
Go ahead and interrupt that. Almost got this dude's skills. That should do it. He's done. Clean.
The enemy officer.
Send him packing. Let's try and go get this guy real quick.
So you made
Hey!
I wanted to ask you to hold the east flank with Jung.
The enemy officer.
He's out of there.
I can wait for them. Or just keep going.
Let's get this door open.
Let's go.
We can command some soldiers to do that for us with the battering ram. We're working on this door right here. We're gonna just go in here and instantly hit our missile. So forces with high courage excel in both offense and defense. Officers with high courage also possess a greater fortitude, making them a force to be reckoned with. Soldiers with high courage will perform group attacks using tactics. Much like attacks with glowing indicators performed by enemy officers, attacks using tactics cannot be blocked and can only be stopped with special arts.
I wasn't expecting this.
Go ahead and invade that guy. You see how the soldiers around us are like glowing? We can use our special arts to interrupt those.
But their combined effort must not be underestimated.
Try and finish off some of these smaller, weaker officers before we go ahead and just try and fight the main guy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Making short work of him. That parry should do it.
Saving the enemy officer.
So now there's only the main guy left.
Are there cries of fear?
Use our battle art there, interrupt that, try and get some shields broken on this guy. There we go. Stagger him. Go ahead and hit him with an assault. Now he's got full shields. Hit him with battle art. Perfect parry. Those are halfway gone already.
But I do know that I will go to the aid of any who cry out for help. It's as simple as
Nice
that.
parry. Staggered him again. We got some bravery built up, so we can go right back at him.
Victory is within our grasp. Everyone, keep going.
And he's out of there. That's our first victory. Many more to come.
I was too weak. We're done here now. Well done, everyone. Our first battle was a huge success.
It was pretty clean.
Celebrate when we get back.
Impressive work. Thank you once again for joining us.
Alright, so post-battle progress here. We got some proficiency gained in our sword, which extends our normal attack combos. With that, we have acquired a rank. Every time we get a proficiency increase, we'll gain a rank level. Rank levels increase your health, attack, and defense. This is where we also get new skills and boost our bravery right there, so we can use more battle arts, things of that nature. You see on the bottom, with that level up, we got 12 health, 4 defense, and 4 attack and 6 defense. Sorry. See our battle results here. We're gonna keep pushing on.
Thank you again, all of you. Today we won a great victory, an auspicious beginning for our volunteer army. I would like to rest. But first, I must report to his lordship, the governor.
Indeed. Duty first, then we'll raise our cups in celebration.
I'll go to the castle. You head back to the road, and I'll catch up with you.
There is no more work to be done. Spend your time as you will. Feel free to return to your inn.
If you have nothing to attend to, come see me later. You'll find me on the road.
All right. Winning a battle and quelling the chaos in an area will increase the province's level of peace. Raising peace to a high enough level brings many benefits. So, we have that going on. I do think we're probably gonna cut this video here and then just pick right back up from where we left off in the next one. I know this video was kind of very story driven, not as action packed, but trust, there'll be a lot more action to come. But I think the story is, you know, important, and that's I would say more than half the reason why a lot of us that have been playing these games for a while still play them now. And this game gives us a lot more depth to the story, and I don't want to just skip through that, at least on this first playthrough. If we do something again after we finish this playthrough, I'll probably skip some cutscenes, and in the future I might skip through a little bit more of like the side talking. Let me know in the comments what you guys would prefer, if you guys want to just keep the cutscenes in and then just skip through them yourself if you're not interested, or if you would like me to kind of skim through some of the more non-important dialogue. I can do that. Just let me know what you guys would prefer in the comments. If you guys like this video, be sure to drop a thumbs up and share it with all your friends, so that way they can get a load of this new awesome game that I feel like a lot of us have been waiting on for a long time. A good Dynasty Warriors game. It's still early, but so far I would say I'm really happy with the gameplay and everything, and it's probably going to be one of my favorite Dynasty Warriors when it's all said and done. But I'm going to leave this one here. Catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Bye, have a great time.